Hi guys, this is EI.01 and today we are going to be converting 224 volt AC into a voltage of around 15.9 volts. This only happened when I added this 100 UF capacitor, but the input voltage from the AC transformer to the rectifier was 11.3. Wait a minute, the AC input from the transformer to the rectifier is around 11.3 volts. But why is this happening? And that is what we're going to be doing in this video, using rectifiers to convert AC voltage into a DC voltage. And last week we did an inverter which converted a DC voltage to an AC voltage. To watch this video, you can use the link on the description box below. So guys, we're going to be covering both the full wave bridge rectifier and the biphase rectifier. By the way, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button and let's get started. Bridge rectifiers look something like this. They have 4 diodes, and this point of the diode is where we have the negative output, and this other point of the diode is where we have the positive output, and this point is where we're going to have the AC input. A full bridge rectifier needs a conventional transformer like this one, and this is what we are going to be using as our supply. It is a 12 volt transformer, but we need to know the voltage we want to operate with. And you can see on the meter we have a voltage of around 224 volts, which is our supply to the transformer. But we still need to break down this voltage using the transformer so that we can have a lower AC input. And we can see a voltage of around 11.3 volts. So now we are going to be inserting the transformer wires to the rectifier. Like I said, this is going to be our output voltage, and we are going to be testing the output voltage after the rectification. And we see a voltage of around 10.2. But don't worry about that, because there are voltage drops in the diodes. So let's see the input voltage again. And as you can see, we still have 11.3 volts as AC inputs. When I added this 100 UF capacitor, the voltage is now up to 15.9, and which is already higher than the input voltage. How is that possible? That's because the AC input is measuring the RMS voltage, which is the voltage root mean square. This is not the peak voltage. The peak voltage is times 1.41 higher than the RMS voltage. The capacitors are charged to the peak voltage and then released. So let's calculate to get the peak voltage. To do this, we need to times the VRMS voltage times 1.41, which is 11.3 times 1.41, which you can see is 15.9 what the meter reads. But if you want to determine the input voltage, which is the VRMS voltage, you have to times what we have as peak voltage times 0.707, and we can see we have 11.24, which is approximately 11.3. And you can see we have it to power this lamp. This is also a full bridge rectifier, but this is a fixed type by the manufacturers. If you look at these 2 points, we have 2 AC symbols, which is the AC input, and this point is for the voltage output. So let's check out for the voltage output with our multimeter. So our output voltage is around 10.2. So let's see what we have as input. And you can see we have 11.5 AC volt coming in. Now we have the capacitor in the output. Let's test the capacitor output again. We can see we have 16.2 volts as output. And we're still going to do the same calculation as we did to get the peak voltage, which is 11.5 times 1.41, and we see we have 16.2. To still get the VRMS voltage, we say the peak voltage times 0.707, which is 11.5, and you can see we still have it power this lamp. While this is a biphase rectifier, the only thing is that it uses 2 diodes and a center tap transformer like this one, which has 3 wires, but it's still going to give us a full wave. But don't worry about this rectifier, it's just a short explanation. I'm leaving a diagram of a better rectifier later in this video. Please do not forget to hit the subscribe button so that you'll be notified for new content next week. So as you can see, we have an output voltage of 5.1 because of the voltage drops in the diode. But if I add a capacitor again, you see that the voltage increases because the capacitor is charging to the peak voltage and then release. But the voltage here is too low, so that is why it cannot power this lamp. So guys, now we have a full wave bridge rectifier and a biphase rectifier. And do not forget again and also to hit that subscribe button, and if you find this video interesting, do not forget to share with your friends and also drop a comment on the comment box below, and see you next time.